A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
You ain't got nothing.
Right, second down, right back to Hunt. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there, and it's time for the sack. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Wide eight. Freeze the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Here we go. 47.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again to Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 75 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
His first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Play action now, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
The first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Kill. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here we go, 46. Here I come again.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Shift. 47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by M.J. Stewart. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk...
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 93 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
You better kill.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Here's Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because our defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. There he goes inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. hands it off out of the gun. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Mike's 43. Here we go. 43 is the Mike.
On second down, Elliott.
Yo.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Prescott on play action. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And all the way down inside the 25 before before he gets out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Zerline's kick is up and through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Browns 21, Cowboys 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Pollard to return from the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down. 3 down.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
And there we go. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 54 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Zerline good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Cowboys 24, Browns 21. Greg Zerline, the kickoff for
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
fair catch made at the 22-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Cowboys 24.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Second down, here's Chubb again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They run again with Hunt. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
35. Cowboys 24.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's another.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Hey, check.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The Browns drive about to get started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got nothing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Watch 80. Watch 80.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go.
They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Check safety. Check safety.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
You ain't going nowhere.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set. 180.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Isn't good at Madden, Mizzy Boss isn't good at Madden, Mizzy Boss isn't good at Madden, Mizzy Boss isn't good at Madden, Mizzy Boss, Mizzy Boss, Mizzy Boss isn't good at Madden, 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 Mizzy Boss, Mizzy Boss, Mizzy Boss isn't good at Madden.